Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say he tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no.
It's week 14 of the 2025 season, and we've got the Seahawks lengthy corner. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in at the bottom of the NFL power rankings, and we understand why. They're 0-12.
And even beyond the power rankings, offense isn't playing very well. Defense is giving up a lot of points. That equals 0-12.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in off the extended break from the And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock. Butts.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ritter to throw it. And it's caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Williams is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking?
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure, How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the young man from the University of Arizona, their rookie quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
25 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Able to get away. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10 as they've got it as we resume action. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Ritter now. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on third down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ritter will set up to throw it. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 8 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
The 20. He will have the first down and a bit more. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams have regained the lead. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Sticking with Walker on second down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Slot man moves right. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. And the tackle there by Chris Barnes. The Seahawks at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some
he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Ritter with it after the play fake. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a
touchdown, LA! Blake Corum, 35 yards. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's got Smith-Njigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early...
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the Benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't eat with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen echo, black attire. $1 million make a follow a Messiah.
It's the NFL.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ritter.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
Kupp in motion. They go play action now. Ritter, the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, here early. Pass rush continues to get home at this rate. This is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass, because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They are led out by the former Wildcat, played his college ball in Tucson at the University of Arizona, their rookie quarterback.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, Mike. I mean, he has that intriguing skill set that has the potential to develop into something pretty special over time. There's undoubtedly going to be some growing pains. That's expected. But I'm excited to see what he does with this opportunity now that his number's been called.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Off the fake, here's Ritter. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Colby Parkinson, touchdown LA. That his first touchdown this year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Once again, it's Walker. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone.
It's week 14 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks' electric quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That is where... See, 3rd and 17 converted all that off. First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ridder. Hupp brings it in left side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ridder. He'll get this complete. It's Kupp again.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 38 yards. To throw is Ridder. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And we've continued to see the young quarterback, Mike, just continue to get used to the speed of the...
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Now Ridder on 1st down. He connects with Palmer on that one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Ridder. He finds Hupp along the out route. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Ridder to throw. To the goal line and in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Carty now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And they're to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. Quick throw, taken in. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He'll look to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Here's Walker. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Metcalf.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. No handoff, he'll keep it himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go with Williams. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give, and here comes Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Caught by Nacua on the out route. Still going. And he will score. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks. Now, faking the give. Oh, he pumps up the football. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll look to pick up the pace. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it just past their 25.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day. Remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that's not going to yield a whole lot up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for a 3rd.